Hi. So we have here Inno 3D Antec 3060. So I think this is the only card which probably you can buy for gaming at a good price right now. All the other cards like 3060 Ti, 3070 are too much costly. I mean, they are costing around a lakh, and this still, it's not cheap. I mean, you still can get it under 50k, which is still a lot for this card. I mean, around 50k is still a lot for a 3060. It should be costing somewhere around 30k, but still, this is a time of where gaming has reached new heights, and I mean, expecting that kind of price right now is not possible. So, anyways, the good thing about this card is that it has 12 GB of VRAM. So this is the. I mean, I don't think there is a 6 GB version yet, but probably it will be in future. So this is a 12 GB card. And it's funny that RTX 3080, which is the flagship variant of the flagship model of 3000 series of NVIDIA, has only 10 GB, and the base variant 3060, which is the weakest 3000 series card, has 12 GB. So I mean, I don't know why NVIDIA did this, but it is what it is. And I don't know how it will utilize 12 GB, because this card is way much slower than the 3080. It's almost on par with 1080 Ti, and it's faster than a 1080. It's faster than a 2060 Super. It sits somewhere between 2070 and 2070 Super. But drivers for this card is very new, so I think it has something to do with the drivers also. Once the driver mature, probably we will get more performance out of this card. And apart from this card is a very good overclocker. It has been seen that it memory overclocks a lot. It is a 15 Gbps card, 192-bit bus width. But this 15 Gbps card could be overclocked easily to 17 to 17.5 Gbps. Most people have been able to go up to 17 Gbps. I will show those benchmarks also at the end of the review. So let's get started. So let's do the unboxing of the card. I mean, I'm not sure this is a very good unboxing. I'm new to this, so please bear with me. So this is the sticker. I mean, it's a sealed card. Remove it like this. So probably if I sold it on used market, I may get a good price. Just joking. Well, the packing is very good. I mean, I think we need to move it like this. I mean, this is very well done. Out of this box encases this box. The packing is neat. It's nothing fancy, but it's neatly done. I like it. This is the card. There are two so okay, this is a warranty card and driver instructions. I mean, this is just a fancy thing they put in. I'm not sure. I'll update on this later if it's really something important, but I think warranty card as such for a video card, it's based on the box and the sticker at back of the card. So I mean, this is just a fancy stuff. Power supply guidelines. Okay, we can throw this up. Okay, this is for all the cards of Inno 3D. It's a good thing, like it's just a fancy thing to put in. So I think if you have anything above 550 watt power supply, you will easily manage to get away with this card. It's a 160 watt card. So let's go ahead and the card itself. So this is the card. I mean, given the size of the box, I was thinking it will be much smaller, but this is a decently sized card. I mean, this is around the same size of your regular twin 2-fan card. These are two 90mm fans. So this is much larger than a Zotac Mini or any mini card. This is a full size 2-fan card. I mean, I think this is around 20 centimeter large. The back plate is like this. It is very beautiful looking. The card does look beautiful. It's beautiful, yeah. There's no doubt about it. This is a beautiful looking phone. So kudos to Inno really on making one. I mean, this is a budget card, and still it. Of course, I got it for a cost, but still for a budget card, this looks well made. So okay, maybe they are spending the extra money which they are asking from us on making better cards. Okay, let's head over to the benchmarks. So this is the Heavens benchmark. I still think this is one of the best benchmark to assess your GPU performance. Fast forwarding it a bit, and this is the card at stock settings. Everything is stock, 100% power limit. So the card doesn't allows me to push above 100% power limit in any case. So here, looks good. The score is 3737. So this is the Heavens benchmark running at light overclock of 500 MHz on memory and 100 on core. And I have tried to overclock this card for 2 days with MSI Afterburner, and I have found 3 settings. One is this light setting, and another is extreme overclock, and another is fine tweak settings, which I'll be showing ahead. So what you see here is a comparison of the light overclock and extreme overclock. On the left is the light overclock, and on the right is extreme overclock. And now this is a three-way comparison. So on the left it's the light overclock, in the middle it's the extreme overclock, and on the right hand side we find that it's the tweak settings. Okay, you can see in the benchmark result that the extreme overclock does performs and does gives a small boost over the light overclock, and the tweaked overclock is as good as extreme overclock. So let's try some games and find out how does it works. So here we are running Cyberpunk on Digital Foundry's optimized setting. So Digital Foundry's had laid down some optimized setting for Cyberpunk. So this is a mid-range card, so I'm trying those settings only. So this is the card running at overclock setting, or the fine tweaked overclock setting for this particular card, and the card runs really well. There might be some bugs here, and it is driver issue. This is the final comparison between overclock settings and between the stock settings. Due to CPU bottleneck, you might not see much difference here, but actually in overclock settings there is a difference. When overclocked, this GPU pulls far ahead of the stock settings, and the one thing to note is that while doing so, the GPU uses the same power. Since the power limit is limited, it is still using only 170 watts and is giving more performance at the same power. So this is something to consider. Okay, so those were some meaningful benchmark and gaming tests which I was able to put together for the 3060, and I think the 3060 is a very good GPU. It has 12 GB of VRAM, which initially I did thought is an overkill, but for ray traced games 12 GB is not an overkill, it's a requirement. I mean, that many agree with me, and it's out there on Reddit and out there on online forums. And secondly, this card is cheaper than 3060 Ti. The performance is also less, but it's not worse, like it's not way worse than 3060 Ti. This card is a very good overclocker as well. 1080 Ti before this GPU, and this GPU is not slower than 1080 Ti. I mean, at max maybe 5% slower, but I was not able to notice any big difference from 1080 Ti. Plus it has RTX and DLSS. Working capability of this card, I mean, I have a basic card and it's still, without even power limit increase, it can overclock a lot and I can get a 10% performance boost. Competition it has is from RX 6600 XT, and I think this is a better card than RX 6600 XT because RX 6600 XT has trouble with ray traced games. I mean, ray traced games really don't run well on I mean, they are like much more slower on RX 6600 XT than 3060. Plus it has 12 GB VRAM. If you are getting it for maybe 8 to 10k cheaper than a 3060 Ti, it's definitely a good video. Actually took me 1.5 months to make. I mean, it's a lot of time, but I was really busy with my work, so I was not able to put time for this. But if you liked my video, please hit the like button, and if you want good videos like this to be coming, hit subscribe button and hit the bell notification. And also I have this baby with me. This is a 3080, so I'll be putting out review for this soon, and see you then. Bye.